Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Shed Sessions, brought to you by Capulus Roastery and the Daily Grind. My name is Jono. This is going to be a very special episode. I'm going to go through some really cool things, from pre-infusion to highly advanced espresso making on a brand new machine that I've just come into contact with. So here we go. So I've been waiting a very long time for this. I ordered this machine about 3.5 months ago. Yeah, it's arrived and it's all plumbed in, and it's brilliant. It's amazing. So I've got a Lamazocco GS3. It's a single group home espresso machine, which is packed full of features and is basically everything you need to basically create a coffee the way you want. And that's sort of been a common theme in this string of videos that I've done, is that coffee is about having fun, and it's about doing it's about creating a beverage that you personally want to drink. So even when I'm baristaing, I get customers that ask for a half strength decaf almond milk latte with chocolate on top, and you hear so many people say, "Oh, call that a why bother," or whatever. But you know what? We're baristas. We're here to make what the customer wants. And that's really important, I reckon. Alright, so I'm going to take you through the specs and give you a look at the machine. Okay, so here's the machine. You've got mechanical paddle, single group, saturated head. We've got dual boilers. We've got the steam here. Awesome tap for the steam there. It's just a click in any direction, up, down, lock, side to side, anywhere, any orientation you want. That's obviously that really long, thick steam handle, which gives a lot of control. It means the steam is actually able to travel in its own kind of vortex when it comes out. Obviously, the tips will disperse the steam, but the longer and thicker the wand, the more consistent your steam is going to be, which is really cool. We've got hot water as well, all the settings, the buttons, all that. There's a filter over there, plumbed in all the way over there, not from the kettle, actually. That looks really weird. Yeah, it's not plumbed in from the kettle, there is a tap there. So that's all in and working good, and the drainage is down the bottom. This does come with a tank. You can run it totally on a tank, which is really cool as well. But yeah, I've got it plumbed in so I have constant, proper water pressure and proper supply. Okay, so it comes with really nice handles. Good old Lamazocco, thank you very much. And look, see that? They even give you cups. Aren't they lovely? Advertising, whatever. Anyways, so mechanical paddle. On, off. Good fun. Okay, so I'm going to jump in and make a few coffees. Now I've got the 21 gram basket in here. Biggest they give you. You don't really see baskets that are bigger. Yeah, I've seen a few places with 21 grams, but mostly people go with an 18 gram basket. I'm all about the big baskets. Love the big baskets. Alright, so I'm just going to purge my machine. There we go. Go and dose my coffee. Just using the velvet hammer. Alright, so we're ready to go. So just going to purge again. Now, this one, I'm just going to stick it in, and we're just going to go all the way on. Just like you would for a normal espresso. Bang. Can work just like that, as you would in your cafe. Just pressing a button. Now that's running relatively slow, but there we go. Have a look at that. Just pours out. That's what a good Lamazocco does right there. Just gets itself in and then smashes through the coffee in a good way. Now that was an awesome tasting coffee. On this next one, I'm going to give it a 5-second pre-infusion and explain what's actually happening and what it's going to do to the flavour. Alright, so just to be clear, on every one of these coffees I'm using 22 grams of coffee in the 21 gram basket. You can honestly, you could fit about 28 grams at a specific grind if you really wanted to. So 22 grams, 21 gram basket. Alright, so I'm just going to purge as per usual. In she goes. Grab my cups. Now, she's going to go halfway. Right, just for 5 seconds. I'm watching the pressure gauge here go down to about 3 bars, and now bang, over, on goes the pump. And it's actually, we're going to see a bit of a faster pour, but it's also, it's going to fill out a bit faster, which you should be seeing right about now. Now what this is going to taste like, hopefully, which I'm sure it will, is the acidity will be much more level, and in doing so, leveling out the acidity, you'll get this enhanced body, like this enhanced mid-range, which can give the effect that the coffee is stronger, but really all we're doing with the pre-infusion, so we're saturating the puck, which helps to tame the acidity. Okay, so this time around, I'm going to go for a 10-second pre-infusion. I'm still using 22 grams of coffee. Now with a 10-second pre-infusion, there's a very good chance that we'll see some drippage out of the handle before the pump actually kicks in. But it's not detrimental, but when you're doing pre-infusion, this sort of stuff, it's not really ideal. You know, the pre-infusion is there to saturate the puck, and then you want the pump to come in and bring it all down through. Right, so you want to infuse the coffee and get it going, and then the pump comes in and gets it all through down into your cup. But we'll give it a shot, we'll see what happens. This is the whole point of me having this machine, is to be able to test this sort of stuff, how my coffee reacts to different, being abused basically, to different abuses. Just to clarify, I do not abuse my coffee, I treat it with love and respect. This is purely for experimental purposes. Alright, so here we go. Inch goes, halfway. Eight. Alright, here we go. See what happens. So it's come out quite quickly. I'm not sure if we're going to see much of a... Here we go. So it's a much faster pour with this level of saturation. It doesn't thicken up a lot. I wonder what it tastes like. It's very, very smooth, but it's not necessarily creamy. The creaminess in an espresso is as much about flavour as it is about texture. That's definitely not as creamy as the previous one with the 5-second pre-infusion, but it's still got good body, tamed acidity, and that'd be really smooth in milk. So that hopefully gives you a bit of an insight into the GS3 and the amazing machines that La Marzocco make. I won't give away all my secrets though, because my secrets are my secrets. Anyway, don't forget to check out the Daily Grind community on Facebook and check out capulus.com.au. Thank you very much.